Okay friends, so we are going to study today linear equation. As we have already seen many lectures before, but in this lecture actually I just wanted to elaborate this topic, linear equation. Not only the problem solving here, I will tell you what is an equation so that the idea behind this chapter must be very much clear to each and every individual. As per given in the books, equation means a statement of equality of two algebraic expressions involving one or more unknown quantities, which are called variables. Now, if I talk about much in this regard, I will say, for example, if you are going to a market and you are having 50 rupees in your pocket, right? You are having just 50 rupees in your pocket and you wanted to purchase an article cost rupees 20. Now how much money you will get it back that you don't know. So the value which I don't know I'm considering as x, and this x is known as variable. So the value which I don't know is variable because it varies depending upon how much expenditure I'm going to make. This 50 minus 20 will give me 30, which is equals to the value of x. That means the money which is left with me is rupees 30. Right? Now, this entire term, this entire expression is known as equation. This entire expression is known as equation, and because it consists of only single one x value, x variable, so we will call it as linear equation in one variable. Linear equation in one variable. One variable means it is having only single variable. And why it is called linear? Because the highest degree of any equation or a polynomial is 1. So for example, if I'm generally writing it ax plus b is equals to 0. So here if I'm considering a as my coefficient of x, b is a constant and x is a variable. So the x value, x power, the highest power of x is 1, which is nothing is given means if it is written x, that means it is having a highest power 1. If it is merely written a, that means it is having a multiple of 1. It can be written as a multiple of 1. So all these things are just an introduction about the linear equation. So if I just move towards the equation or problem solving of this linear equation, then we will say from that chapter 8 exercise A, we will discuss question number 5 first. Question number 5 is 7y divided by 5 is equals to y minus 4. Now I want to solve this question so that you can understand how this linear equation type of problems, when it is given in the equation form, can be simplified. This is an equation which is a linear equation. Why it is linear? Because I am having a one variable y, both the side, left hand side, this is my left hand side and this is right hand side. So both the sides, left hand side as well as right hand side, we can see easily this y is only one single variable and the highest power of this one variable is 1 only. It is not a having power 2, power 3, power 4 or any of the power. So it is simply one variable, one power, sorry. So that is why it is known as linear equation. And since it is consisting of one variable, so it will be also known as linear equation in one variable. Now the problem comes how to solve this. To solve this type of problem, we can easily say see this 7y upon 5. I don't want anything in the denominator here. So if I want to remove the denominator, I simply have to multiply with the same number. If I am doing any operation to the left hand side, I have to do the same operation to the right hand side also. That's why I multiplied with 5 over here. I have to multiply 5 in the right hand side also. Now this will get cancelled. So the value which is left at the left hand side is 7y, and here it is multiplying with y, so 5y, and minus as it is I will take, and then 5 times 4 is 20. Now again I want all the y terms together, so I will take this 5 to the left hand side, 7y minus 5y, because it is plus to the right hand side, so becomes minus, and this minus 20 I will take as it is. Next, if I proceed further in this particular question, you look at it here to the other side of the board, I can tell you this is simply 5, 7 minus 5 is 2y is equals to minus 20. Again I don't want 2 with y because I only want the value of y. So what I will do, I will divide it by 2 minus 20 by 2, because whatever the operation I am doing to the left hand side I have to do it with the right hand side also. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled, numerator denominator, y is equals to this 20 and 20 will be divided by 2 will give 10, right? So the answer is 10. But people used to forget this minus sign, which you need not to forget it. So what you have to do, you have to mention minus here. Don't forget this sign, otherwise your answer will be wrong. So always consider like y is equals to minus 10. So consider these signs always, because without this sign the answer will be positive 10, and which is wrong. For this particular equation my answer is minus 10. Okay, so if you are having any further problems in any of the chapter, you just mention it in the comment box. And if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe this channel, because you need not to find it again and again. You whatever the updates are there, you can easily get it. Thank you, my dear friends.